Fasting. Many people consider this to be a miserable, unhealthy, and risky way of losing fat. And in a way, they're not wrong. Fasting does have its downsides when it comes to health management and weight loss. However, if done right, fasting can be extremely beneficial for managing your health and losing fat. That's why I'm going to explain every detail and type of fasting that you can do to achieve your health goals and lose weight. Most people trying to lose fat are looking for ways to reduce it from the belly or the midsection. Fasting is an incredibly efficient way of losing belly fat along with reducing overall body fat. So make sure you watch this video till the end and don't miss out on the important details that I'm going to tell you guys. So let's begin. Fasting is the process of consuming no calories for a certain period of time. This helps your body to make energy on its own by using the fat storages and glucose stored in the cells. This way, you can lose tons of fat and keep it off longer than most of the other diets if it fits well with you, your body, and your preferences. One of the most common types of fasting is intermittent fasting, which will be the discussion of our topic in this video. There are surely other types of fasting as well, such as water fasting, dry fasting, or partial fasting. However, these will be discussed in our later videos, so stay tuned and subscribe to our channel if you want to learn about different types of fasting as well. So talking about intermittent fasting, there are different ways people can approach it. For example, the famous 16-8 or 24 fasting technique, where people fast for 16 or 20 hours respectively and only eat during their 8 or 4 hour eating window. So now, let's dig into the benefits of intermittent fasting. Number 1, it helps maintain muscle while fasting. Human growth hormones aid fat loss and muscle gain in your body. While your body is in fasting mode, human growth hormone helps in burning fat and maintaining muscle. This is why muscle loss is really not an issue as long as you're fasting for under 48 or 72 hours. In fact, according to some researchers, intermittent fasting may be more effective for maintaining lean mass during weight loss than non-fasting diets. The production of human growth hormones increase as much as 5 times while you're on a fast, so it is a great way of maintaining muscle while the fasting period and burning fat at the same time. Number 2, intermittent fasting helps eating fewer calories. This is one of the most obvious explanations as to why intermittent fasting helps you lose fat. Most of the people who practice intermittent fasting do so because they cannot control the consumption of their calories, or can't stick to eating smaller portions of food. If you hate your diet and don't actually love the food you eat, it's only going to you breaking your diet and gain back the fat that you had previously lost. This is where intermittent fasting comes into play. Since you only eat once or twice a day during your eating window, and fast for the remainder of the day, you're able to have much larger and filling meals. And also have the flexibility in choosing the foods that you love as long as it fits your caloric needs. This way, you can stick to your diet longer and eat less calories per day in the long run, since your body would be full from the large meals that you consumed during your eating window. Number 3, lower insulin levels. Insulin is an essential hormone when it comes to fat loss. Whenever we consume any calories, our insulin levels increase, whereas, when we fast, our insulin levels decrease significantly. Insulin helps the body converting the energy that we get from food into fat. When your insulin levels are high, your body not only tends to store fat, but it also is not able to use any energy by breaking down the already stored fat in the body. On the contrary, when your insulin levels are low, your body doesn't get any energy from additional food, so it uses the previously stored fat and break it down into smaller molecules to be used as energy. So not only do you lose weight by eating no calories for that period of time, but you also break down the previously stored fat in the body. Number 4, increase in energy levels. Following a regular diet means we start eating in the morning all the way up till bedtime. Eating several times throughout the day means our metabolism goes through cycles of breaking down carbohydrates and turning them into glucose. Eventually, glucose is used for energy, which is stored in our cells for later. After glucose is stored by the body, it drops, taking your energy and mental performance down with it. This triggers a hunger signal, likely to make us eat, and the whole process starts all over again. The constant up and down cycle of glucose throughout the day stresses our metabolism and results in overall lower energy levels and mental performance. However, with intermittent fasting, our body uses the energy previously stored in our cells in the form of fat. This means, the whole time that we are fasting, our body is breaking down the fat stored in our cells for energy. Since this process happens consistently without any ups and downs, we experience more energy while intermittent fasting. This increase in energy gives us the ability to reach our fitness goals much easier and perform our workouts for much longer and more efficiently, resulting in additional fat burning. And lastly, intermittent fasting lets us have more cheat days. Yes, you heard that right. No matter what diet we follow, we all need a few cheat days to break the monotony of following a diet. While following a regular diet plan, there is little to no room for cheat days due to caloric restrictions per meal. However, since intermittent fasting lets you eat larger meals considering the smaller eating window, you have more flexibility in adjusting the cheat meals in your diet as long as it meets your caloric requirements. You can have multiple cheat days in a month and still stick to your diet and see results with intermittent fasting. But don't forget to eat nutritious foods along with it, since your body needs essential vitamins and minerals to function properly. Now, before you guys try this diet, there are a few points that are extremely important to consider. You should not do this diet if you are underweight, pregnant, breastfeeding, or a child under 18, since you need extra nutrients to grow, and getting all that in a short period of time might be difficult. Now moving on, if you found this video useful, please like, comment, and share our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content. Thank you.